Welcome back to my channel. So in this video, what we are going to go through is customizing the banners or the headers, your Google Classroom headers. So if you have your Google Classroom set up already, right, you already see that when you add a class, so if I add a class quickly, I'm just going to add a quick class sample. It's going to create automatically a header for me. There's my header. So if I like the header, again, I could rearrange these, right? If I like the header, I could just keep it. If I don't like the header, I could always select theme and pick another header I may like. Select maybe that one. Or you could create your own header. So I actually create my own header, and I'm going to show you how to do that now. A couple headers I have done for my Google Classroom. Here's a pre-calc class. This is one that I attached to my Google Forms. So here are some of the headers that I have already made, different backgrounds and so forth. So I am going to show you how you are going to create one of these. So let's start fresh. I'm going to close down and I'm going to open up a new PowerPoint sheet. So let me extend this so we could see. I'm going to collect all of that or grab all of that and delete them. And I have to first start by going to File, Page Setup. In the page setup, what you want your height to be is 3.4. Okay, so I scale, and here's my border. So for me to create my border, I am going to get a background. I am actually going to go to one of my background papers that I have paid on Teachers Pay Teachers. So I am going to pick, I usually like these blues. I'm going to pick this one here for my background. I'm going to stretch it out, stretch it out. Okay, so now I'm ready to go. Another thing I do like to do on my borders is get this rounded rectangle shape. So I'm going to put that in there, roughly something like this. Okay, so I'm going to line it up and I'm going to fill it in a color. So a color, I might end up changing this after. Let me grab a color. So let's get this little grab, and I want the color to be this dark blue, aqua, I guess. Okay, the border of this I also do want, so I'm going to shape outline, but I want a different color, and I want that one to be, again, I'm going to grab a color. I like grabbing colors, so I'm going to pick that gray, and I am going to also make it thicker. So let's go to 4 point, no, let's make it 6. Okay, so there's my border. Okay, so that looks pretty nice. As I'm working with my header, sometimes I start getting new ideas on what I want to add. So I'm going to start by inserting a text box and having some sort of writing in there. So let me get a font in here. I'll do chalkboard. Welcome to Algebra 1. Let's make it bigger, larger, 32 maybe. I'm going to put it right in the middle. I am also going to change the color. I don't know if white would look nice. White actually does look nice. And let me go to shape format and put an outline on that. I love this text outline. That's my new favorite thing. So I do like to use that a lot. And maybe the color I'm going to use is that gray color that we have there. I could also make it weigh a little bit more, so that's actually what I think I'm going to do. So I'm going back to text outline, down to weight, and let's make it a 2 point. Okay, it looks okay. If I want, sometimes I move it around, right? I actually want it right in the center. So once I have whatever words in there I want to add, again, there's your creativity. You do what you like. I love adding Bitmoji, so I do suggest you guys add on this extension on Google Chrome and create your Bitmoji so you could have some fun adding to your PowerPoint, Google Slides. I am going to create one of these in Google Slides in a later video, so those of you who are into the Google. So let me go into my Bitmoji and let me say, let's see if I have anything that says welcome. Yeah, okay, so welcome. Let's choose this one. I'm gonna put it somewhere there. I can make it bigger or smaller. Let's see, maybe something like that. I'll do 2 Bitmojis. So I am going to go to school. Let's see if anything, see you in class looks good. Or maybe this picture of me walking to school. Something like that. Okay. So once you are happy with what you have created, I feel like this should be a little bit darker. So I'm going to actually change this and make it a black. That looks nicer, stands out more. So once you create your image, you're going to go to File, Export, and you want to export this as a JPEG, sorry, a JPEG, current slide. The number that you have to input here is 1700. Wow, guys, I'm really tired. And I exported it. Where did I export it actually? Let me just double check. Okay, it's in my Google Classroom Art folder that I have created. So let me go back to my classroom. So now that I have the header I want, I'm going to go to upload photo, and I'm picking from my computer. This is the one that I saved. I'm gonna open. Now this box always shows up, so you're going to just extend it, line it up, and select theme. And there goes your background. One thing to know is that when you upload onto Google Classroom, it always gives you this background, like a little shaded background. So it's not gonna look exactly like what we have here, but it's really nice for a student view. They actually have commented on this. They like it, so have fun with this, and be creative when it comes to your background header. And you could do that for every one of them. So now that you have a template, I suggest you save your template, right? So I go to File, I'll save as. I'm going to save this as Google Classroom header template, and I save it as a PowerPoint, it's already there. And if I want to create more, I'm just going to go to new slide, add new one. If I want to duplicate it, I could duplicate it and work with what I have. So have fun being creative and making your Google Classroom look a lot nicer.
Jungle.